Hi everyone, Radhe Radhe. In this video, we're going to be doing chapter 14, verse 6. And this is exactly what I had been talking about. This is what I'd heard from Radhanath Maharaj day before yesterday, or maybe 2 days ago, about Balram Purnima, where he talked about move past the mode of, so it is important to get to the mode of goodness, but then move past it to transcendental. Otherwise, you will fall back. It's very easy to fall back. It's still part of the material nature. You want to move past that. And then I spoke about that to somebody yesterday, and she was like, yeah, it's golden shackles. So this is exactly this verse. It's really amazing. Okay, so let's call out to Krishna. Let's sing our prayers. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Dear Bhagwan Shri Krishna, please bring us humility and please help us understand this verse. This is an extremely powerful verse. Please help us understand it and bring humility so that we can move past all these three modes of material nature and into transcendental mode. Okay, sing the verse together. We'll see. It's very powerful. Okay. Tatra sattvam nirmalatvat prakashakamanayam sukha sangena badhnati jnana sangena chanakha. O sinless one, the mode of goodness being purer than the others is illuminating. Mode of goodness is purer. It's the highest out of the three modes of material nature, and it is illuminating. It frees one from all sinful reactions. Those situated in that mode become conditioned by a sense of happiness and knowledge. I will read this translation also so that it helps. Amongst these, Sattva-guna is purer than the others. It's illuminating and full of well-being. O sinless one, it binds the soul. It conditions the soul, he is saying here. The mode becomes, those situated become conditioned. So basically they become bound by the soul, creating attachment for a sense of happiness and knowledge. So we get attachment. So what he's saying basically is, in the mode of goodness, we get attached to this sense of happiness and knowledge, and therefore we keep coming back. There is no likelihood of liberation. Repeatedly, one may become a philosopher. So basically, okay, so the difficulty here is when we are situated in the mode of goodness, we feel like we become proud, we feel like we're advanced in knowledge and we're better than others, like the scientist and the philosopher, and they feel some sort of material happiness, and so they become bound by the mode of goodness of the material nature, and therefore they have to keep repeating, taking bodies here. We'll repeatedly become a philosopher, science poet, and repeatedly become entangled in the same disadvantages, but we think that life is good because we're in. So this is very dangerous place to be in mode of, mode of goodness is necessary to go to transcendental, but it's very dangerous because we can get stuck there. So yeah, and he talks about an example here which didn't fully make sense to me, so I'm going to skip that. You can read that if you want to. So because with the person, mode of goodness becomes calm, satisfied, charitable, compassionate, helpful, serene, tranquil, and all of that, and free from sickness, attachment to them binds the soul to material nature. And so we want to go beyond this to Shuddha Sattva, which is transcendental mode of goodness, and that is the divine energy of the Lord. So when a person becomes God realized by his grace, now this is another very important thing, it is only by God's grace we can only cultivate the soil of our heart and make it beautiful. And when God will come into our heart, we have absolutely no idea. We can just beg and beg and beg, and it is completely his will about when he is going to choose to come to our heart, and then we become God realized, and he bestows that Shuddha Sattva upon the soul. Okay, so that's it for this video. We'll do chapter 14, verse 7 in the next video. See you in the next video. Wish you a beautiful day filled with the Kripa Shakti, which Sachinandan Maharaj talks about. It's the most powerful Shakti of God is the Kripa. He has many, many, many different Shaktis. The most powerful Shakti is Kripa Shakti. So let's call out to that Kripa Shakti. Please help us. Please help us. Please come into our hearts. Okay. Wish you a lot of Kripa Shakti from Bhagwan Shri Krishna. Radhe Radhe.